today. From M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Some might say it's cold. Others, like myself and my partner, we say this is football weather as we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Field, here comes Los Angeles. On first down, Swartz. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Touchdown, L.A. Demarcus Robinson, 79 yards. And the Rams are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He connected on his first pass of the game for a long touchdown, so we'll see what else he's got up his sleeve as they start 1st and 10 again. Throwing to start the drive, Schwartz. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
Now a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Swartz. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They go play action here on first down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Back to throw. Schwartz. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Looking to throw. Swartz. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. Throwing to start the drive. Schwartz flushed out right. There he goes, right side. Now he's loose at the 40. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 30. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 37 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. They got to get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up fourth down. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase,
Now a play fake here on first down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, L.A. Demarcus Robinson with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He already with a couple of touchdown throws in this first half as his guys start first and 10. Off play action. Schwartz. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's second and 7 now from the 28. Back to throw. Schwartz gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for L.A. 44 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1. The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown. But I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Flush to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are able to extend their lead.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming in. He's not only thrown a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, he's run for one as well, as he'll start again with a first down. Off the play fake. Swartz. Man open is Robinson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there at 22. On 1st and 10, Schwartz eluding the pressure right. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Operating from the gun, Swartz. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Looking to throw. Schwartz. And it's caught. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. There it is. The defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They have a little pride, too, you know. 3 straight first down type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Rams add 6 to their lead. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he's been good. 2 first. Off play action. Swartz. He finds Robinson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Touchdown, LA! Demarcus Robinson on his way to a monster game. 3 first half touchdowns. And the Rams are able to add on. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coach was always saying, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So the interception there, and Charles. His interception on that last drive set the other guys up pretty good. They had solid field position. They cashed in with a touchdown. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And it's the Buccaneers who are out in front. Rashad White with a touchdown run. We'll stay in the NFC South as we head over to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home at the Superdome. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. It's the rookie Bryce Young with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Lions. The Bears trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Off the play fake. Swartz. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to throw. Schwartz. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Off play action. Swartz rolling to his right. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top. It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
To throw on third down. Schwartz through the middle of the field. Touchdown! Cooper Kupp with career touchdown number 75. And the Rams take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He has been on his A game. We're in the third quarter. He's already in search of touchdown pass number 5.
He's played so well that it's hard.
Off the bootleg. Swartz. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, Schwartz gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for L.A. 53 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Off the play fake. Swartz. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. 22 yards as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
He's had quite the game running the football. Last time he finished in the end zone with his legs for the 3rd time in this one. We'll see what they can do here as they start this drive 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Schwartz. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. A give up the middle to Akers. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And they'll get him down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
And this is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and, of course, a special player.
And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and in. To throw again, Swartz, right. And all the way down inside the 5 down. Looking to throw, Schwartz. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Tutu Atwell, his 25th touchdown. tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Rams add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. Little power on the move that time, but still tackled shy of the 20. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down, Swartz. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury. L.A. readies for its next possession. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Now they'll send Kupp in motion right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell him to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
That is caught inside the 5. And the Rams are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Operating from the gun, Schwartz. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Off play action. Schwartz. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's third and goal. And they'll try to save the timeouts to use on defense if need be as he runs up and spikes it. here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They'll run this with Akers. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Going right back to Akers. Tackle there by Michael Pierce.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second down and 8. On the counter, this is Akers. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Los Angeles, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Washington Commanders.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Los Angeles Rams. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Throwing to start the drive. Schwartz. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for L.A. 54 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there, because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Operating from the gun. Schwartz. This is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Back to throw. Schwartz escaping the pressure right to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Back to throw again. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Schwartz flush to his right. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. But they also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango. And this is incomplete. This offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 and a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, it was something like 4 of their last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, 38 yards. And the Rams are able to add on to that lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL.
Their quarterback touchdown pass on their previous drive. To throw from his end zone, Schwartz. That's quickly to Atwell on a slant. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down. Off the play fake, Schwartz. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 25 yards that time. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he'll be taken down at the 46. Back to throw. Schwartz. Able to hook up with Robinson on the comebacker. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
They'll go with Akers here up the middle. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And the Rams are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. Akers will score. Touchdown, L.A. everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's thrown for a touchdown pass, and he's run for one so far.
When you're able to watch a guy perform at a high level and do it in multiple ways, arm, legs, he really helps his team in a big way. You've got to think that they feel great about where they are in this ball game, and they feel even better about him leading their team.
Well, he's hoping to put them into a better spot after this drive. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
Throwing on first down. Schwartz, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Demarcus Robinson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams are able to widen their lead here in this first half. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Off the bootleg. Schwartz. He's going to go up top again. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for L.A. 58 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw. Schwartz. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's already accounted for 4 touchdowns in this first half, 3 in the air, 1 on the ground as his guys start with a first down. Play action. Schwartz going up top for Kupp. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play there for L.A. 53 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Schwartz. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. A great play there. with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Rams are able to stretch out their lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on...
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been unstoppable in this first half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already. Closing in on the all-time record in the first half, by the way, which is 6 touchdown passes as this drive starts 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Schwartz. It's complete to Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
A give, running right is Akers. Nifty footwork at the 45. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Second and a couple. Operating from the gun. Schwartz. That's caught. It's 2-2 Atwell. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face.
And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro with their jerk.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been utterly remarkable in this first half. 5 touchdowns. Throwing to start the drive. Schwartz. Robinson's got it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Looking to throw. Schwartz. To the right side and complete to Atwell. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. On first down, Schwartz. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal. And That's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always... The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in this.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. A big play there for L.A. 45 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Off the play fake. Swartz throwing left side. It's complete. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Rams are pouring it on. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a first. Throwing to start the drive. Schwartz flushed out right. And they work this well upfield across the 45. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair. Because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a second down and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. On the give, this is Akers. And he's got it down to the 28.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tutu Atwell. 28 yards. And the Rams have got it on cruise control. On the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they've built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does. And they'll send Kupp in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
After another impressive run, the question has to be asked, how do you slow these guys down running the football? I think they're going to try and get more people to the point of attack, try and get more people to the line of scrimmage, almost use a variety of run blitzes in order to try and get it done.
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
On 1st and 10, Swartz. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Rams. Demarcus Robinson, 61 yards. And the Rams get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back,
now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
and things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Here's a run with Akers on second down. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. They'll give this to Akers running right. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And oh, what a catch there by Allen.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. Off play action. Schwartz.
And that one complete downfield to Cup.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's good for 28 yards. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. Off the play fake. Swartz escaping the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Rams add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they wanted.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
Throwing to start the drive. Schwartz.
Oh, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Throwing after the interception. Swartz flush to his right. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Back to throw. Schwartz. That'll be caught by Cup. And gets through, and now an opening. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Off play action. Swartz. He finds his target, Allen. Touchdown, Allen. Davis Allen, 36 yards. And the Rams are closing in on a 14-0 record as they extend their lead. Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the 4th quarter to grow that lead.
But I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in the blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also think that if you pull up completely and stop trying to...
The football going back to the Rams now. CD, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. This has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast because this game, well decided a long time ago.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Looking to throw. Schwartz. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Back to throw. Swartz. A short throw taken in by Long. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Schwartz. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Here's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, running left is Akers. Pushing through the... There he goes, left side.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 92 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Eluding the pressure right. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you could always get the backups some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things. But ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas, and they just want to tromp on teams. And what I like to see.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Rams, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a